heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Do you know who Cory Mills is? Representative Cory Mills?
The name sounds familiar.
He's a Florida representative out of District 7. And another GB showed me this, man. You ever heard of the podcast called Green Beret Chronicles? I'll put them in the link, but have you ever heard of them?
Yeah.
So Green Beret Chronicles has a full page on Cory Mills, and they're even offering, oh man, you know, this is hilarious. So he's even offering $1,000
guaranteed.
Yeah, if you prove that this isn't real, you know? And man, it is a crazy.
This is the video?
That's a whole podcast about it. But so he has this, let me see, Cory Mills. Where's Cory Mills? He does this about Tim Kennedy too, but he made this website, Cory Mills Watch, and Stolen Valor, because, dude, this guy lied so much. Army, man, I think he was a medic or something like that, right? Oh, yeah, here's like his OMPF and stuff. So he was like a 91 Bravo. Don't remember what that was. But so these are all the things that Cory Mills, and he's a senator, or not a senator, a congressman in Florida, right? And he said that he was a decorated U.S. combat veteran, U.S. Army 75th Ranger Regiment. He hunted down terrorists to keep our shores and freedom safe. Forged through combat in both Afghanistan and in Iraq. Listen to these claims. These are all in chronological order, right? Served honorably and fought for our nation in Afghanistan and Iraq. Fought terrorism most of his life. I have seen and felt the cost of war. Served in Kosovo campaign in 2000. Served 7 years in Iraq and nearly 2 years in Afghanistan. Served 7 years in Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, and Pakistan. 7 years in Iraq, 3 years in Afghanistan, and was blown up twice. I fought in the effing wars. I don't want to fight any more effing wars. These are all quotes from him.
Yeah.
Spent 7 years in Iraq, 2 years in Afghanistan, Kosovo, Pakistan, Somalia, and now Ukraine. Please let me know how much service you have given in your uniform. Wounded twice while deployed, blown up twice in 2006, served as a non-commissioned officer NCO operating on a long-range reconnaissance and surveillance scout team in Operation Joint Guardian as part of Task Force Falcon Kosovo in 2000, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Iraq 2003, as an attachment member of Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC. He was at a JSOC level.
This guy right here?
This dude right here, yeah. His name's Cory. He's a congressman in Florida, dude. This is what his DD-214 says. 91 whiskey MOS, right? He got that. He successfully EMT course during the 2000. His OMPF record, dude, you know what's funny? Here, check this out. Let me find it. If anybody wants to look at any of this, just click DD-214 of Cory Mills. Pops right up, right? This guy has really set it up. Check out Green Beret. You think I'm anal about digging into people? Man, he is. This guy's like, help me out, brother. Teach me your ways. But, man, this will tell you everything about that. You want to see Cory Mills' OMPF? Look at this. You can just go through his OMPF. All you want. Tell you everything you want in there, right? All right, so this drags on. And then he gets out of the service in 2006, somewhere around there, right? And he lied about going to Afghanistan. He did go to Kosovo, but it was after the war. The war ended in 99. So he went in 2000. There was no war. Whatever. Cool. So that's another lie. Didn't fight there. Didn't go to Afghanistan. He went to Iraq. He did, but I think it was the tail end of Iraq. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. Oh, someone messaged me. So he did all that. Went to Iraq. If he went to Iraq, I think he went to Kuwait. That's what I'm understanding out of it. So did that thing, and then in somewhere after 2021, he gets awarded a Bronze Star for his time in, I think this was Iraq, from this General Bra, who's right now. And the reason why we know this, because this is the new April 2021 award, right? Yep. So how and why did he get award 20 years plus later for something he did in 0304, right? Crazy.
That date doesn't look right.
Which date?
That DA form, April 2021, that date doesn't look like it should have been on that paper. Like, look at it.
Yeah, it looks bolder, but they got the crease right, you know?
It just looks...
Oh, yeah, that crease is right through the A.
Yeah, it's right through the A.
And yeah, you could see it. It's even right there. So...
No, that's right.
This looks like a photo. Oh, it is a photo. You see that? This is the camera.
Yeah, you can see the person holding their thumb right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gotcha. But see, doing a little digging, you know. But dude, this is crazy, right? This is right here in Florida. We need to get him. He's a Republican. We need to get him out of office. Straight liar. Let's go. You know, they got his awards. They got everything. He probably did. He did. Oh, you know what? You know what's even crazier? He worked for this company, like Dynacore or something like that. It was like, oh man, remember those those companies like, was it Blackwater, things like that? You remember those old contracting companies? Dynaco or something like that. But so he worked for them, but he ended up quitting because they wanted his own PF, right? And there's actual whole YouTube that this guy came in and said, oh yeah, here you go, Dynacore. So he worked for them, and he told them that he was like a sniper and all of this stuff, and that guy goes really in depth into it. I'll probably put the link in the description below, but he really dives into it, saying that he lied. Cory Mills 100% lied about it all, dude, and it was crazy, man. And then I found, digging into that, I found this other, you know, our Nancy Mace. Yeah. She's a representative in Florida. She started hopping on this thing and was like, dude, this guy is disgusting. He's a liar. He's like, he lied to me, lied to Congress, he lied to everybody, lied to American people, you know? So she started posting on it all over social media on her stuff, saying the same exact thing. Like, man, this guy is a liar. We need to get him out of Congress, you know? Which I started going down the rabbit hole, and I found this other company or this news network called Blaze Media. And dude, they have so much reporting on it, just constant. It's crazy. And I'm like,
so what is anything being done, actively being done or investigated?
There's a couple small podcasts like me right now.
I mean,
we're trying to push it on social media right now to try to get it out there, because like, even like, you're one of my good friends. Like, we talk every day of my life, right? And or our life.
Yeah.
And so like, you didn't even know about that.
No, I didn't.
Right? So it's hard to spread this message.
Yeah.
And it's hard, especially now. I got to try to figure out how to do it in Orlando, because that's where people vote for him for. And then we need to put in a Republican that's good, because do you want another Democrat down there? No, but I don't want this one in there at all. So maybe we get a Democrat, but at least we don't have this guy.
Yeah.
You know? Like, who cares at that point? So this dude needs to go down. Here, you guys want to check him out? We'll put him back up here. So Nancy Mace, right? Boom, Nancy Mace. There's, I'll have to find it, but she tells all about Cory Mills and how bad of a horrible person he is.
Dude, today's Friday.
It's Friday.
I gotta run a 5K with the kids tomorrow.
Dude, I'm so proud of you, to be honest, man. Like that, I'm very proud of you for doing that. You know. Oh yeah, dude. Here's like just.
Dude, you're the second person that said I should be proud of or said that they were proud of me today.
Dude, you know
somebody called me earlier, an old friend from 160th. He called me to tell me that another old friend from 160th died. And when we were talking, I was like telling him that's unfortunate And I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to be better with my life, trying to do, X, Y, and Z, talking. And he's like, what are you talking about, dude? He said, you've always been solid. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, I look up to you. He's like, you're retired. You've always been with your kids, doing good things with your kids, being good with your wife, things like that. And like, even now, like, you're running a business, you're still doing things that I look up to. So what are you talking about? And I'm like, thank you, dude. Like, I didn't, I'm in my mind, I'm like thinking about Jesse. I'm like, Jesse's like, oh, and I'm like, oh shit, somebody else said the same shit that doesn't know Jesse, so he couldn't have told him.
I did. I told him on the podcast, dog. No, but dude, you're going to college too, like,
yeah,
that's badass. Your kids are going to be like, man, my dad's got a degree. I got to get a degree. Or I got to go better than him. Look at your daughter, man. I feel bad for you. You got to try to keep up with her.
Oh shit, what time is it?
12:05.
She'll be here in about 3 or 4 hours.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.